Hi guys, Rideshare PA here today, coming at you live from my glorious city of Lancaster, PA. Alright guys, I want to talk to you today about something really important. This will help you basically not necessarily make money, but save money when you're driving, okay? If anybody hasn't heard this term before, basically it's called dead miles, okay? Dead miles are what's considered when you do not have a passenger in the car, okay? Dead miles would be when you start your day off and you open up your app. Say you live outside 15-20 minutes outside of a major city and you are driving into that town. The time it takes you to get a passenger that you're driving, that's considered dead miles, okay? Dead miles are also considered, like I said, anything that you do not have a passenger in. So you pick a passenger up, you drive them to the airport. If you have to drive back into town and you don't get a ping, those are considered dead miles, okay? What you want to do when you're first starting out, obviously you're going to have some dead miles when you're first starting out. But once you get the hang of your area, the hang of your city, the idea of like what hours are normally busy in your market area, you can kind of plan out your day a little bit so that way you reduce your dead miles. I will say any market that has a decent sized train station or a decent sized airport, okay? Let's just take Philadelphia, for example, because I know that market. From the hours, I would say 3 to 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning. I would usually wake up around 2:30 during the week. I would usually wake up between 2 and 2:30 during the week, get a shower, get my breakfast, and try to be on the app by 3:30, okay? And the reason why that is because most people are either going to the airport or the train station to take the train, or obviously to take the plane. All right, so those hours are definitely really good, especially Mondays, and I believe Thursdays are like awesome for those trips. So anytime between 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning and 7 or 8 in the morning, really good for airport and train stations, okay? Also, anytime between the hours of, I would say, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. are really good for people going home after work, okay? So what I would usually do is I drive in the morning for 4 or 5 hours, go home between the hours of, I'd say, 9 and 10 in the morning, and I would sleep for my 5 or 6 recommended hours, and I would go back out in the afternoon. And then I would, after the afternoon shift's over, let's say you stop at 6 p.m., go home or go to a gas station or whatever, get yourself a snack, a bite to eat, take a bathroom break, stretch your legs, and then around 8 or 9 o'clock, depending on the day and depending on how busy it is, bar scene wise, go back out for a couple of hours and make some money, okay? This job, if you want to, you can make a lot of money in it. It all depends on how hard you hustle and how well you know your market, okay? So like I said, dead miles come into play when you do not have a passenger in your car. Usually what I will do is when I drop somebody off, I will find the closest place. If I do not have another ride, I will find the closest place that I can to pull over, whether it's a gas station, McDonald's, a hotel parking lot, whatever you can find, pull over. If your legs hurt, get your phone out of the car, walk around your car a little bit, stretch your legs, get out and breathe, okay? Turn your car off, so that way you're not wasting your gas and your time, okay? Remember, anytime you do not have a passenger in your car, you are wasting money, okay? That's why That's why a lot of drivers you will see in most major cities and even smaller markets run both Uber and Lyft. There has been times where I go to Philly and I'll turn Uber on and it'll be so busy that I can never get on Lyft at all. There'll be other times and other days where, especially in the mornings, and depending on where I'm driving in Philadelphia, Lyft is more popular and I won't be able to get off of Lyft. But either way, you want to maximize your money, okay? You want to maximize the chances of you getting a ping and somebody being in your car. So that's why you will see most drivers can sign up for multiple apps, Uber, Lyft. If you have Juno in your market, I know New York has another one, but I can't remember off the top of my head what the name is. But you will see drivers have 2, 3, 4 apps, because the more chances you have to get a ping, the more chances and the more time there's somebody sitting in the back of my car, which means I'm constantly making money. All right, and everybody loves money. So, like I said, do not, and I repeat this, do not drive without somebody in your car, okay? My rule of thumb is when I pull over, I will wait 10 to 15 minutes, 10 usually, I'll wait about 10, and if I do not get somebody in my car, then I will check both of the rider apps that I have also, see where the cars are in that area, and I will drive away from that area. So if I'm on, let's just say I'm in Center City, okay? Center City, I'm talking about Philly because I know my market, okay? If you guys want to, if you're not familiar with Philadelphia, I'll see if I can find a map and I'll put it in this video, probably right there. And I will put the map up so I can show you guys this, okay? So, if I'm in Center City, okay, it's right in the center of Philadelphia, you got South Philly, you got North Philly, okay, you got above that, you got Fishtown, and a couple other areas, and then you got West Philly, which is like, you also have University City, you have West Philly, and then below West Philly, you have the airport, okay? A lot of my trips in the mornings and stuff are from the airport taking people into Philly, and then later in the day sometimes it's going from Center City, Philly, back to the airport. But what I'm trying to say is, say you're in Center City, Philly, okay? Or for instance, you're in South Philly. Yeah, let's go with South Philly. Say you're in South Philly. You're in the middle of South Philly, which is Broad Street. Broad Street literally runs straight up from Financial Field, where the Eagles play, go Eagles, the whole way up to City Hall, goes around City Hall, and then goes the whole way up to North Philly, up to Fishtown, and right in the middle, okay, literally breaks Philly east and west in half, okay? It goes straight up the middle. If I'm sitting in South Philly and I do not have a ride, I will look at the rider app and I will say, okay, well, there's a crap load of cars here. So then I will get on, I will look, if I can, to see where the cars are not, and that's where I will go, okay? You have to be vigilant and you have to hustle, okay? If you're in an area and you're not getting any pings for 10 minutes, go on the rider app, see where the cars are not, and go there. And I almost bet you once you get into that area, within 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to get a ping, all right? It works out every single time. So let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if it works for you, and hopefully it does. I know in my area, in my market, it usually works for me. So with that said, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope any of the advice I'm giving you is helping you. Do me a favor, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you have not dinged the bell yet, please do that, because that will give you the ability, to know when I come out with new content. It will also give you the ability to know when I do my live streams, so that way you can be a part of the conversation. That way you can give me your input and I can respond to you. All right, guys? All right. I hope you guys have the rest of your week. And for this episode, Rideshare PA out. Have a great weekend. Peace.